What's up, MP?
Trip up there. He took 39 last year and is likely to win. I'd like to see each of us try to get 2 international. Talk to your teams and let me know how much sounds good. I'll have my itinerary set by Monday. Definitely exciting times, right? Developing our player evaluations on a whole new level.
Working them, Cavs. Keep battling.
So Cleveland will get first possession. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And it's Cleveland the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Maxey passes to Thibault. Here's Embiid. Allen defending. Releases. And it's Embiid again missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, good! Another from 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Dragic passes to Tucker. Embiid with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Here's Jordan against Toronto, and again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Screen by Embiid. Dragic passes to Embiid. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
That almost looked like
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. From deep, Jordan. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Philadelphia ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Dragic against Mobley. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Out to the right wing. From deep, Jordan sinks it from distance. Jordan's got 15 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Here's Maxey. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
And the 76ers call time here. For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for a Okoro. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Massey, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Reed comes in for Tucker. Korkmaz is checked in for Thibault. And it's Melton in for Dragic. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Melton passes to Maxey. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jordan with the bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Korkmaz, covered by Jordan. And yep, it's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep, Jordan. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pass to Reed. Here's Korkmaz. From deep, Melton. LeVert with a rebound. And here's Jordan. He's got 24. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Maxey against LeVert. Let's go with a 3. And it's Maxey missing. And so it's Cleveland looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Thybulle in at the 3. Melton outside. Screen by Embiid. And a foul called on the way up.
Particularly
Your time.
Rubio is subbed in for Garland. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Bassey, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Tucker. Korkmaz is checked in for Thybulle. And it's Maxey in for Melton. Takes the 3. Connects again from... distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
LeVert goes against Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. There's a screen. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. And Cleveland's shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Jordan with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Philadelphia's got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Bassey. Dragic outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They led the game at one point by 20. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Dragic. Here's Korkmaz. And another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Shaq, you've been on both ends of a blowout. And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Jordan in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the basket by Embiid.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Maxey passes to Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Embiid's got 13.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Here's Maxey. Tucker against Mobley. 5 on the clock. Screen by Embiid. And it's Maxey missing. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Here's Embiid. That shot is off. Great D that time from Allen. Cleveland has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Embiid, a screen on Garland. Dragic passes to Embiid. To halt the run. Over Allen. And the basket by Embiid. 15 points in the game. Cleveland has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. From deep, Jordan. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Love is checked in for Jared Allen. Markkanen comes in for Evan Mobley. Sexton's checked in for Okoro. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Massey, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Tucker. Korkmaz is checked in for Maxey. And it's Melton in for Dragic.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Bassey. Thibault against Jordan. Oh, wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Melton on the wing, covered by Rubio. Rubio against Melton. And he lays it up and in. Melton's got 8.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
From deep, Jordan. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
All night. He just won't let up.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Bassey. Melton outside. Over Rubio. It's stolen by Rubio. Fast break, Cleveland. Takes a 3. Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Bassey. Pass to Korkmaz. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Counted from distance.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Takes a step back. The teardrop. And Melton with the lay-in. Melton's got 4 points this quarter.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Jordan with it. Good! Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it.
Your Cavaliers 85, the 76ers. 51.
And so it's the Cavaliers.
And your Cavaliers win. Your Cavaliers, 120, the 76ers, 80. Thank you once again for cheering your squads here tonight. We look forward to seeing all of you again soon.
Yo, you see your man MP's legendary fit?
He looked like he stole his mama's credit card and went on a shopping spree in 1997.
No, he looked like a clown.
That's an insult to clowns.
Yeah, you're right. Clowns be having some fire fits. Them shoes?
Oh, man, I'd rather wear a wig and a big red nose rather than whatever MP got on.
Oh, you want the flowers to shoot out the water?
Hey, I always wanted one of those.
Oh, somebody's birthday coming up.
Hey, okay, appreciate you, King.
Oh, I got you, brother. But this look terrible.
Nah, that's bad. That's bad, man. I wouldn't put that on.
All right, man, you up first right here.
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you and 3 unprotected first-round picks for Shep Owens?
I mean, if that's actually on the table, I think someone got a screw or two loose, frankly speaking. I mean, I wouldn't trade me for Shep straight up. And then you're going to throw in three first-round picks, unprotected. Nah. Oh, man, that's wild. John, talk to me, man.
Hey, have you spoken with management about these rumors?
Not really. I mean, they know where my head's at, you know. I want to stay here. I want to deliver a championship to these fans in this city. So nothing's changed on that front, so there's not much to talk about, honestly. They're within their rights to do whatever they want if they, you know, they're going to make the team better. I may not agree with them, but they don't need my permission, so it is what it is.
I guess it is. Thanks, MP.
Yeah.
You'd tell me if you knew you were getting traded, right?
MP, you want to have some fun? Take a look at this.
Look out there, MP. Hey, MP.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now.
Good! Another from three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Craig, for the second time this season, MP was named Player of the Month. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all is right. To get that award twice during the same season, that puts you in all NBA discussions. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Carter looking around. And Wagner has it in the corner. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Wagner's got his second basket.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Carter against Allen. Carter the pass to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Carter against Mobley. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And the Rookie of the Month award named not so long ago. MP Greg once again taking home the honor.
And winning that award multiple times in a year is not easy. Hard to think of anyone else taking away Rookie of the Year from MP.
Wagner against Jordan. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season. Wagner passes to Anthony. Garland attacking. And here's Jordan outside, and again for three.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Fulton for Gary Harris. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Anthony kicks to Isaac. Now, here's Banchero. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. They need this. Here's Bamba, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
And three from Jordan. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And that's now 21 points for Jordan. There's 1:26 left in the first. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
6 to shoot. Isaac finds Anthony. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 15. And here's Jordan outside. Another three for Cleveland.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Banchero kicks to Isaac. Bamba passes to Banchero. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Mobley. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Jordan outside. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Fultz looking around, and they get it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And so in the game for the Magic, a post pairing Isaac and Carter Jr. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Jordan finds Rubio. Back to Jordan. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Fultz. No points in the game yet for him. 2 free throws coming up. The Cavaliers call time here. There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 33 points for Jordan.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for 1.5 years. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Drills it from outside.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft. Stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Passes it to Bamba. Dishes it to Banchero. 4 on the shot clock. And nothing is falling for him right now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Garland kicks to Jordan. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Harris inside the line. And that one released in time, but no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Amazing first half. How about another half like this?
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a...
You know what's interesting about their perimeter game?
No, tell me.
Well, the deep...
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. And it's Jordan in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Back to LeVert. In the corner, it's Jordan. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Jordan's got 48.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And there's the pass to Wagner. On the wing, Harris. Wagner has screen on LeVert. Harris finds Wagner.
Well, he's become much more reliable at making those precise passes now. Harris solid at breaking down the defense in the pick and roll.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's Carter missing. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Carter got it from 16 feet. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you up and knock down the jump shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Harris passes to Banchero. Magic moving the ball around. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Wagner outside. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Off target from outside. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Back to Wagner. Releases. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Connects again.
And he's been dominant here. Thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Anthony kicks to Wagner. Dish now to Carter, and the layup is good. Carter's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Banchero passes to Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Carter outside. Anthony against Allen. Here's Banchero. And the three off target. Jordan outside. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
And so it's Cleveland with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters.
Home, MP?
Always, Coach.
All right, get in there.
Rubio subbed in for Moutier. So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac out there with Markelle Fultz. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Wagner. And it's Carter in at the small forward.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Isaac. Back to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency.
And we'll see you at the next sporting event.
Yeah, I think we're just grabbing.
Bro, what are you doing, popcorn, man?
Why would I not make...
All right, welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the show, Nate White.
MP is one of the finest young men and the greatest basketball talents I've ever had the pleasure of calling. And anyone who would consider trading him?
Yeah, I don't want to speak out of turn about what's going on behind the scenes, but as far as...
Organizations disagree on talent and direction all the time. That being said, MP has given everything to this city and is a tremendous talent. So it's difficult for me to see why someone in Othello Akpem's situation would try to move.
There you have it. The city is united behind their rookie MP.
As well they should be, Stan. Seems the only guy who doesn't believe in MP is this guy, Kendrick Perkins.
Y'all ready for this? I actually believe in MP.
Oh.
But guess what? I just believe in Shep more. But forget all that. Based on everything that we've learned over the past few days, Othello, he has to go. The sooner, the better. Carry on.
All right.
That couldn't have gone any better. I'd say there's a 9.
I heard you were great at the leadership seminar.
Nobody's expecting you today, but thanks for stopping by. MP, Phil's expecting you. He's in Othello's office.
Have a seat.
All right, here we go. Our top story today is the sudden or not so sudden departure of embattled GM Othello Akpem, who has decided to mutually part ways with the organization due to a disagreement over the future direction of the franchise. JJ, right move?
100%. When political maneuvering leads you to try to get rid of a bright young star like MP, I'm sorry. You've lost the thread.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Can't say I disagree, Stan. And you and JJ both know I'm a huge Shep fan. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah, we know that.
But with everything we learned about Othello Akpem over the last... Y'all know I always mess it up. Over the last week or so, they had no choice but to move on.
You mean to carry on?
JJ, ho. Get your own catchphrase.
Man, I can't believe we did it, man.
It's
Look
crazy.
at that.
It's crazy. It's kind of like I know what I'm doing, huh?
Congratulations, MP. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Ash.
I mean, on the one hand, a man lost his job. But on the other hand, Othello
I can't believe you missed that shot. I was counting on a free hot dog.
Talent.